Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and I'm here to share with you a brand new decluttering series. I'm going to do a weekly declutter with me, and the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to tackle my son's bedroom. And he's not going to be too pleased about it, but his regular organising and the regular tidying sessions are not doing the job. So I want to kind of show him how it can be done. So my plan is to share with you a weekly declutter, whether or not it's a small area in my home or it's just a general declutter around the home of different areas. I want to share with you kind of my process and how I do that, and have a bit of a chat with you whilst I'm doing it. Tackling children's rooms is always a bit of a challenge. I've always usually done it completely myself, but recently, since I started my own decluttering, my son has started to get into the habit of regularly looking at what he has and deciding whether or not he wants to keep it. But I think there is so much stuff in his room that I think he finds it overwhelming, and I think it needs to get to the point where we actually need to have it organised in a way where he has a home for everything, and it's just not quite right in his room so that he can't put things away properly. I know a lot of that is motivation and time and things like that, because we have quite a long day where we're out of the house, but I think if we have the right systems in place, it's going to help him feel a bit more organised. There are a few areas like under the bed that need tackling and sorting. So it is going to be a big job. I'm hoping I can do it in an hour, maybe 2 maximum, and hopefully it will spark my son to be better at keeping it tidy. Wish me luck. So before I could actually start, I did actually have to clear the floor. There was a lot of clothing and things like that, so I did push it all to the side so I could at least get in and see what's going on and have room to be able to work in. The first thing we need to do before I get started is to have my 3 dedicated bins. So I'm going to have one for donate, one for sell, and rubbish. I've already emptied his rubbish bin into the bin because it was shockingly full. So that is now ready to be filled up with more rubbish. So at least then I can take that straight to the bin when I'm finished, and then I've only got 2 boxes to sort afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to get started. This is the first issue, is getting underneath the bed. stuff in here that could do with going. So I know definitely that he's too old to be using things like that. So these are some things that we will try and donate. Next step is to kind of get all the boxes out and then sort them into the right boxes. Most of them were roughly sorted. I just wanted to kind of finish off what my son had already started and just shuffle things around a little bit. There was still like Lego in pretty much every box, so I just sorted that out and put it in the right places. This is everything that has been decluttered. There's a few empty boxes now and some empty bags and a whole big bag of trash. And this is the finished product. A completely clear floor, thankfully. And we have everything in its home, everything has a place. All the clothing's been sorted. The side cabinet next to his bed has been sorted. All the books are in order, they're all in author. And I've got some of his like little gadgets and things like that all there. So with his desk, I decided to put all of the notebooks and kind of stationery elements in there and all the pencils and pens on the outside. Because it was all such a mess beforehand, I just wanted to have everything in its place. And I've put stuff that he won't use more often, like games consoles and his favourite games. So I just wanted to share with you the next day, how it's looking in the sunshine. It definitely took longer than 2 hours. I spent a good 2 hours first thing in the morning, then I had to go out, and then when I came back in the evening I spent probably another couple of hours. So I condensed a lot of footage into a short space of time for you. Hopefully it's not too long for you, and hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you've liked it, and I'll just give you a kind of bit more sunny view of it this morning. So these are all labelled and they're all in the categories that my son had already chosen, so I kept that similar. He kind of made sure that the desk was really organised and that he could actually have pens that worked. They were all sharp and ready to go, the pencils, and then all notebooks went in here. I did that because he had a notebook drawer here, but I knew that he needed a cable drawer and an accessory drawer, so I put all of that in there. I know it's not the neatest, but I just know that he won't keep that neat anyway, so I just kept them folded. This I've made sure that everything's hung up and that he's got access to scarves and aprons for school and PE kit and other activities are below. and the whole of the floor is completely clear. The only things under the bed now are the 2 Lego containers and the small pool table. And all the books are now neatly sorted in order. He's got some things that he likes to display on these two. I've put them out as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I will share a weekly declutter with me every week, and I will share some other videos as and when in between. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. Take care, bye.